$70 billion for faraway land.
He'd rather spread falsehood about faraway foreign lands, Mr. Speaker.
Fake news.
Fake news.
The left-wing censorship regime.
Their woke censorship ideology
Have turned our once great cities into cesspools of bloodshed and crime.
Has unleashed a crime wave like we have never seen.
We have to stop with political correctness.
Woke political correctness.
Defeating the radical left.
radical leftist authoritarian agenda.
We want those great Canadian truckers to know that we are with them all the way.
I'm proud of the truckers.
The Canadian Conservative Party leader was having a great time emulating Donald Trump's divisiveness and disregard for intelligence during his run to become prime minister. But it all fell apart in devastating fashion.
To the millions of people who voted for the Conservative Party and put their hopes and dreams in our vision, thank you. It will be an honor to continue to fight for you and to be a champion of your cause as we go forward. That said, we are cognizant of the fact that we didn't quite get over the finish line yet. We know that change is needed, but change is hard to come by. It takes time. It takes work. And that's why we have to learn the lessons of tonight so that we can have an even better result the next time the Canadians decide the future for the country. So I would like to congratulate Prime Minister Carney on leading this minority government. We'll have plenty of opportunity to debate and disagree, but tonight we come together as Canadians. We will do our job. Yes, we will do our job to hold the government to account. But first, we congratulate people from all political backgrounds on participating in the democratic process. And as I said, while we will do our constitutional duty of holding government to account and proposing better alternatives, we will always put Canada first as we stare down tariffs and other irresponsible threats from President Trump.
Pierre Poilievre could see his chances drying up as soon as Donald Trump decided to put his thumb on the scale for the election, which he did because he's the easiest person to get on your side, as long as you don't mind kissing his ass.
Are you looking forward to working with Pierre Poilievre, the new guy?
I am. If that's what happens, certainly it would be very good. Our views would be more aligned, certainly.
Their views were aligned, and the president was looking forward to working with the guy that he thought he could take credit for carrying to victory. I mean, his party had a 20-point lead, but once Trump started his tour of Canadian antagonism, things went so far south, not only did Poilievre lose the race for prime minister, but he lost his seat in parliament too. Like I said, he saw it coming and tried to distance himself as his poll numbers took a dive.
My message to the president is this: knock it off. Stop the chaos. You are hurting your workers, your consumers, and most immediately destroying trillions of dollars of wealth on your own stock market. You're attacking a cherished friend of the United States, and you are strengthening America's enemies by going after America's friends. Stop tariffing our country and stop the monthly melodrama that is hurting our economies on both sides of the border. If you want American workers to have bigger paychecks and lower prices, then let's do more trade, not less. If you choose otherwise, we will retaliate. We need to keep the counter tariffs in place until the president removes all tariffs forever for Canadians. We can't have half measures. We have to send a clear message to President Trump that if he wants a fight, then we will fight back. We will defend our people and our country. The president must remove all tariffs on Canadians before we remove counter tariffs on the Americans. My message to President Trump is you've got two options. One, you can attack our economy and we will fight back. Your consumers will pay more, your workers will make less. Both our economies will weaken, leaving less money for border security and defense on both sides of the border, and our enemies will grow stronger. Or you can knock it off and get back to the best trading relationship the world has ever seen.
Just like everyone else that decides to align themselves with the whirlwind of stupidity that Trump embodies, once he detached, he not only couldn't remove the stench, but Donald Trump turned on him for moving his lips from his cheeks.
The Liberal Party is going to win now in the next election, most likely. And they were down and out. Isn't that going to make them more hostile to us and possibly
I'd rather deal with a liberal than a
for
conservative.
China, closer to Canada, and that would really put us in a bind.
The conservative that's running is stupidly no friend of mine. I don't know him, but he said negative things. So
When he says negative things, I couldn't care less. I think it's easier to deal, actually, with a liberal.
The reason he turned on him and lied about wanting the Liberal Party to win is because Poilievre said negative things about him. It was Donald Trump elementary school-style petulance on full display. Because not only did he suddenly claim to prefer the leader of the Liberal Party back then in March, but he turned around and re-endorsed Poilievre the night before the election, basically putting the last nail in his coffin. Good luck to the great people of Canada. Elect a man who has the strength and wisdom to cut your taxes in half, increase your military power for free to the highest level in the world, have your car, steel, aluminum, lumber, energy, and all of the businesses quadruple in size with zero tariffs or taxes if Canada becomes the cherished 51st state of the United States of America. No more artificially drawn line from many years ago. Look how beautiful this landmass would be. Free access with no border. All positives with no negatives. It was meant to be. America can no longer subsidize Canada with the hundreds of billions of dollars a year that we've been spending in the past. It makes no sense unless Canada is a state. Poilievre somehow made it through that typo-ridden post enough to fight for his political life one last time by saying this: President Trump, stay out of our election. The only people who will decide the future of Canada are Canadians at the ballot box. Canada will always be proud, sovereign, and independent, and we will never be the 51st state. Today, Canadians can vote for change so we can strengthen our country, stand on our own 2 feet, and stand up to America from a position of strength. Yeah, too late, bro. It's actually embarrassing that not enough Americans can see the absolutely brainless political force Donald Trump is, but in only 3 months' time, Canadians saw it in the guy that tried to be a miniature MAGA version. Here's the new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, who ended up benefiting the most from Trump's endorsement of Poilievre.
Our old relationship with the United States, a relationship based on steadily increasing integration, is over. The system of open global trade, anchored by the United States, a system that Canada has relied on since the Second World War, a system that, while not perfect, has helped deliver prosperity for a country for decades, is over. These are tragedies, but it's also our new reality. We are over the shock of the American betrayal, but we should never forget the lessons.